What would people's reactions be if a comet were heading toward Earth? The safest place might actually be the most dangerous one. When Flanders sang alone, his song carried a sense of loneliness and sorrow. But when everyone sang together, it was filled with hope and fearlessness. This song was actually a world-famous piece composed by Jay Livingston, with lyrics by Ray Evans, called Que Sera. With this song, the two had won 3 Academy Awards for Best Original Song. Bart pranked Principal Skinner with a weather balloon. The furious principal looked up and roared at the sky, then grabbed Bart and punished him by making him his science assistant. So in the early morning, after the principal adjusted his astronomical telescope, he began introducing Bart to the various constellations in the sky. But Bart wasn't interested in any of this and could only lie there waiting. Soon the principal discovered a new constellation and quickly picked up the phone to call the observatory. But then he spotted that prank balloon, so he instructed Bart not to touch the telescope and ran off to chase the balloon. Of course, Bart wouldn't obediently listen. He swatted the telescope away with one slap, and by chance spotted a comet flying past, so he dialed the observatory just like the principal had done. At that moment, the principal finally caught the balloon. When he returned and picked up the phone from Bart's hand, he discovered that Bart had successfully gotten a comet named after him. After everyone learned about Bart's discovery of the comet, someone curiously asked when they could see his comet. Bart told them the comet was right behind them, but they obviously didn't believe him. The fact was, the comet was indeed behind them. The students then turned around to find the comet heading straight for Springfield, so everyone planned to report this to the observatory. After observation by the staff, it was confirmed that this comet was about to strike Springfield. The town's alarm sounded, and the townspeople gathered at Springfield City Hall. The mayor had his assistant play slides simulating the comet hitting Springfield, and Moe's Tavern was right in the impact zone.
Oh, dear God, no!
Fortunately, Professor Frink had already prepared a response plan. They just needed to intercept the comet with a rocket when it arrived.
Oh, dear God, no!
Everyone stood up and cheered after hearing the mayor's words. On the very night the comet was about to strike, instead of fleeing for their lives, people treated it as a large fireworks show. After the government launched the rocket, everyone waited for the comet to be destroyed in one shot. What they feared most still happened. After returning home, the host announced to everyone that there were only 6 hours left until impact. The only bridge out of Springfield had already been blown up. Fortunately, Congress was discussing the issue of saving Springfield, but no one was willing to spend $30 million to save the town.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Democracy simply doesn't work.
In what might be their final moments, the host decided to say everything he had never dared to say before.
The following people are gay. Turn it off.
Just a second.